All right, and we are back for the next episode of our Sparring Season show. My name is Tim Rook with over here our counter, Miss Sarah, and our head referee, Mr. Brandon. So we're excited to get into last week's episode, number 5 of 6. And without any further ado, let's jump into it with the Beast. How did the Beast do, Miss Sarah?
All right, the Beast had Samuel with 72 points and a win for his team. They've got Angelina with 18 points, Ryan 19 points and a win, Yasmin 34 points, Reina with 23 points and tied with her partner, and Francesca with 81 points and a win.
Awesome. All right, so how about the Krispy Kremers? How'd they do, Mr. Brandon?
All right, these guys, first up, we got Ronnie with 44 points. We have Hunter with 10 points. Johnny with 55 points and a win. Joseph with 71 points and a win. Michelle with 23 points and a tie. Antonio with 79 points and a win. And we have Alex with 58 points.
All right, very exciting, guys. Okay, so right now, going into the finale match, which is going to be in 2 weeks on August 24th, all right, is going to be the determining factor for who will be our Sparring Season champion. And it's been very close matches between all the age divisions, as well as a close match between the two teams. In the last week, the Beasts were able to gain one additional win closer to catching the Krispy Kremers. So right now, the Krispy Kremers are in the lead with 21 wins, and the Beast trailing right behind them at 19 wins. So the season finale could be the upset of the matchup of the century, right?
That's
so,
really close.
It's also really close in the total points. So if there is a tie in wins, the points right now are the Krispy Kremers with 1,488 points, and the Beast 1,393 points. Now again, you guys, we are so excited for you guys. Again, every week, this is a friendship tournament, friendship competition in our inter-school competition here, where our teams get headed up. You go up against somebody that's in your own age bracket. Now guys, every week you guys are making progress, and we're excited about that. So let's get into some of our highlights for this week. So how about Miss Sarah, you go first.
Yeah, so Hunter, you've been doing an awesome job. I can see that you've been growing, not in your sparring skills, but then also just growing and showing good respect for your partners. Definitely, you've been doing an awesome job showing confidence, getting in there, getting your tags. Even when you get tagged, you don't give up. You still persevere and you push through. You've been taking quite a few hits, harder hits, and I'm proud of you for pushing through those and showing respect for your partner. And that's amazing that I've been seeing for you there. So you're doing awesome, Hunter. Keep it up.
Man, Hunter, he's like a brick wall. He just keeps coming at you, and he's got a lot of potential. He's done other sparring seasons in the past, and I can tell as well, I'm glad you highlighted him, is that the progress that we've seen in you, Hunter, has been tremendous. So keep up the good work. We're really proud of you. All right, Mr. Brandon, who you got today?
All right, so I would like to point out Yasmin. Yasmin has been doing a great job with our sparring season. She has put in a lot of effort, and she's getting really quick tags, going in and out, using a lot of that movement, using the ring, and getting some quick tags with those jabs, working in class. But the best thing that I really like is that Yasmin has been actually putting in work out of class time, which is actually really awesome. So definitely putting in work so that she can get better at her sparring is definitely a very good thing. So keep that up.
You know what? I agree. I've seen Yasmin here at the end of the night after class is done, and she's in a team program, so she's just getting a little extra hits on the bags, working a little bit more mitts with some of the instructors, just seeking out a little extra help. And I also know that among Yasmin, others have put in a lot of extra time this sparring season to develop your strategy, to practice at home. And guys, this is what sparring season is truly all about. It's about reaching your best potential and discovering that you have a higher level of skill if you guys put the time and the work in there, okay? Now this was awesome. So Miss Sarah, who else do you have to highlight?
Yeah, so I wanted to highlight Michelle today. I'm just very proud of you, Michelle. You've been doing a great job with your sparring and also with the your leadership in not just with sparring season, but overall, every time you're coming in here and you're helping others out. You've been doing a great job encouraging your partners and helping them out with their sparring. And definitely, it's been really, really, really cool seeing you working with your partners, showing excellent respect for your partners, and again, getting in there and helping you guys out. And you and Reina actually tied your match last time, so that was awesome. Definitely, I've been very proud of seeing you helping your friends out and helping Reina out in building her confidence as well. So great job, Michelle. True black belt leadership there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that you highlighted her about the leadership, because Michelle's on part of our leadership team, and you could just see on Friday night exactly what you're talking about, respect for partners and the encouragement, the friendship before and after and during the match. And it was a very close match, and it was very exciting to watch. So congratulations, Reina and Michelle, on that match. All right, you guys. So without any further ado, again, the matches are really close, and we are very excited for you guys with where we've been headed this sparring season. Now, coming up, or this past Friday, I have my own personal story that I'd like to share. Is I got a chance to step in and be an extra counter for the matches. And so Miss Dana Lone donated for us at the beginning of the season these clickers that we can keep track of the matches. So it's been a little bit of a new system that we're getting used to, and I feel like it's been better improvement for what we did from the past seasons in the past. So it's been very helpful. Miss Sarah has been our main counter, and so I wanted to test out and see what it's like to be a counter, and it was an exciting experience for me. It's very difficult where you have two people moving at a fast pace, scoring points, sometimes hitting illegal targets, sometimes missing, sometimes blocking, and trying to keep in track both at the same time to be as honest and fair as you can. But really got tricky for me, and I'm sure Miss Sarah has experienced this, is Miss Sarah when they would switch. You'd have the person on the left, and you're like, okay, this is my person on the left, and this is my person on the right, and then they switch, and now you're like, okay, now which one is which? Okay?
Yes, definitely.
So that definitely was a challenge. I ended up actually switching my hands like this. It kind of helped me out a little bit to keep track. Even when my arms touched each other, then I was still getting confused, so I put them apart like this. It was so little bit of detail, but the biggest thing is that when we make a mistake counting, we try to be fair and honest and not give the point or do the appropriate adjustment that we need to without like pumping up the other person's points. So we try to make that fair. The one thing that I discovered was that it was very consistent, okay? I had actually scored a little bit more points than Miss Sarah, but whoever won the match, all right? In both cases, it was about the same gap in between who won and who didn't win the match, okay? And I would probably attribute to it was my first time counting, so I probably scored a few points that probably shouldn't have been scored. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there, Miss Sarah. I really appreciate you being our counter for this competition.
Thanks, sir.
Now, leading in, I believe that's all the announcements that you guys have about the teams. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So let's get into it about what's on this table right here. This is our sparring season trophy. Now, much like our winter season, we have spinning trophies. Just like before, we changed up the colors a little bit. It's a black and gold this round. We also have, for one team, is going to walk away with the season championship trophy. So one team is going to walk away with that. And of course, join us in future sparring seasons and continue competing. So let's see how you guys do. The matches are not over. You have one more matchup. Now we also have these medals. We have first, second, and third place medals here. And so each age division has been divided. The people that you've been competing against, there are only 3 medal places. And this is our belief in sparring season and in the martial arts is that, it's not about the trophy or the medal, and it's not about the belt that's around our waist. It's about the experiences and getting out of our comfort zone and challenging ourselves to get better. And so if you don't achieve a medal or a trophy in this round, it's okay. You guys have grown so much in your sparring season right now. And I know that in the off season, you guys are going to continue to train, put in the effort. I know that the amount of effort you guys did at home with your parents and just personal practice after classes, like we highlighted Yasmin today, I know that is growing your martial arts skills. And I can tell you guys, we just had a black belt boot camp this past Saturday too, right? So we got a chance. The students that are doing sparring season are the ones that really grow the fastest and achieve the highest performance level in your sparring. And so it does not go unnoticed, okay? Whether you win or lose in the match, whether you get the first, second, third place medals or the overall trophy, you guys are the elite sparring students in our school. You guys are at the top of our school. At the boot camp, we had, I think, like 35, 40 kids there, and only a handful of them had done the sparring season. You guys are at the top of your belt levels in your abilities right now. So win or lose, whatever happens at the finale, we are very proud of you guys. We're excited, and you should go with confidence knowing that you guys are growing, you guys are reaching these levels. Any final thoughts that you guys would like to say?
Miss Brandon?
Sure.
This last week you guys did a really great job. Each week has been its own little different sparring week, but you guys are, I enjoy seeing you sparring and having fun with it and making new friends and building your friendships and just keep doing what you're doing. And
Absolutely.
and building your confidence too. And like Mr. Tim said, you guys are definitely, I can see an improvement in a lot of you. You guys are definitely growing really a lot. So good job, guys.
Mr. Brandon?
All right, so all I want to say is, of course, at the end of sparring season, we like to have fun with these guys. And this past sparring season, we had a little team building exercise, and it was really fun seeing the teams work together and see what was good, what wasn't with the activity that we were doing. So seeing those guys cooperate as a team and building those friendships is definitely something really awesome. So definitely keep it up, guys. And remember, it's a friendship tournament, just like Mr. Tim likes to say. So definitely keep it up.
Man, I loved watching those little battles at the end. The game team competitions that we did at the very end was awesome, and just the level of leadership and communication and the things that you guys learned in last week's episode, as Mr. Brandon highlighted, was really fun to see. So I'm very proud of you guys. That's all for our show. So see us not this Friday, because we will not have sparring season this Friday. The following Friday, we will return on August 24th, same time, same place here at Premier Martial Arts. Take care, guys. See you next time.